Hello everybody, today I'm reviewing a Schecter Damien Elite 8. We have a 26.5 inch scale length with 24 jumbo frets. Grover tuners, nice Grover tuners. It's got a Graphtec black tusk nut in it. Truss rod cover has one bolt. The neck is maple with a rosewood fingerboard and it has an ebony blind binding around the edge of it. The body is mahogany. It has a 3-ply binding around the edge of it, around the headstock as well, which is nice. We have a hip shot bridge, or fixed bridge, sorry. And volume, tone, 3-way toggle control, no coil tap on this one. There's two EMG 808s. It is a bolt-on, and the battery compartment has 2 screws on it. This guitar is the step up from the Omen that Schecter makes, but a step down from the Hellraiser. In Canada, they used to run for about $900 in Canadian, brand new. However, I don't think that this model is continued, so you can find them used all over the place, which is, they always have good deals on it. That being said, and let's give it a little whirl. So, I'm going to get into the pros and cons about this guitar. Some of the things I don't like is, in my opinion, if you buy an $800 guitar, or anything over like $600, it should have at least a neck tour, like neck contour on the bolt-on. Like, look at this. When they go up to the top fret, they're just a big block, so that's really annoying to have when I'm trying to go up to high frets quickly. Even it just had a bit of contouring like the Ibanez bolt-ons did, it would be really nice. And it would also add sustain to it, and if it was a bolt-on neck, maybe they should have had an ash body instead of mahogany, because mahogany bodies really put out a lot of their growl and their low sustain when it's paired with the neck through, so it can resonate throughout the whole guitar. Whereas now, with a bolt-on, the tone is mostly just coming from the body, and the neck is kind of not so much part of it still is part of the body, but it's like, I don't know, just a personal preference in my opinion. And again, I don't like the bolt-on battery compartment. I like it when it's just a clip out, but that's just a personal opinion again. And overall, the construction of this guitar is very sturdy. It didn't come with any tool markings that I could really notice. And the black has kind of like a sparkly finish. You can't really I don't know if you can see it with this camera. It looks glossy. It is definitely glossy, but it's like a black with a bit of sparkle to it, which is kind of nice. The inlays are beautiful. They're bologna sandwiches. And I think that the scale length could have been a bit longer. And also down where the bolt-on meets the pickup kind of up here. I don't know if you can see that, but the cut was kind of bad by the 24th fret. And it just, so again, that's not a big thing, it's just cosmetics. Overall, Schecter really does put a lot of care into their instruments, and it's very nice that they made the frets nicely. I know some of the other brands like Ibanez or Legator, they'll put out like $1,000, $1,500 guitars and they just rough frets everywhere, and they're still nice guitars, but Schecter just did a good job constructing this guitar. I'm very impressed. So if you ever find one of these guitars used on the internet for about like $500, I'd say it's a good deal and you should probably get it. That being said, thank you so much for the review.